was left with 1 minute and 48 seconds. Did I get that? These more wordier between the two of us. But I'm going to simply read what I've written, and hopefully I'll stay within my 5 minutes. Good evening. Thank you for this opportunity that you've given us to address you. My name is Michael Brewster. I'm the pastor of the Mount Zion Baptist Church. And I too am urging the city to adopt the resolution to close on to honor Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. And I stand to you tonight on behalf of all those who believe in the American dream written down within the pages of the Declaration of Independence. A dream that provided the foundation and inspiration for an American man of color in the person of Dr. King to risk everything in order to receive for himself and every other American the inalienable rights that no one should be denied. And few today would argue that our entire country is indeed a more enlightened, far more culturally competent country and is closer to living out the ideals recorded in the Declaration of Independence now more than we ever have in American history as a result of Dr. King and the efforts of the Civil Rights Movement. We owe America. America owes a great deal of gratitude to Dr. King for reminding our nation of her high moral standards and of her promise to be a place where every one of her citizens are able to realize their inalienable rights. I do not stand before the council of Wilkes-Barre asking for you to adopt what may appear to some to be a black holiday. For in the words of Coretta Scott King, Dr. King's late wife, this holiday is not a black holiday, it is a people's holiday. And since our nation has begun observing Dr. King Day, much has been accomplished towards seeing the dream become more reality in our country for everyone. According to MLKday.gov, an official government website designed to bring national awareness to the importance and purpose of the day, they state that the MLK Day is a way to transform Reverend Dr. King's life and teachings into community action that helps to solve social problems. And on this day, Americans of every age, background celebrate Dr. King through service projects that strengthen communities, empower individuals, bridge barriers, and create solutions, and moves the nation closer to Dr. King's vision of a beloved community. Now, I don't want the city just to close. I'm here to encourage the city not only to close on that day, but also to stay open. If the city of Wilkes-Barre were to do the same and close, but stay open, and work side by side with residents in this city to provide solutions to our most pressing local issues, think of the potential impact that such efforts would have down through the years. Think of the relationships born, partnerships developed, quality of life increased. If much progress has been made towards realizing the dream of Dr. King from federal and state businesses, closing their doors and providing solutions that meet tangible needs, why shouldn't we expect such progress to be realized in our own community if we were to do the same? Dr. King's dream was to see freedom and equality realized everywhere throughout the country. And in his words, he said, from every village, every hamlet, from every state, and every city. And I think it is also fitting that everywhere freedom is realized because of the efforts of Dr. King, the same should be true of our remembrance and honor of him. That every village, hamlet, state, and city close to reflect upon the teachings of Dr. King in honor of how those ideals he teach help to make America a strong nation today. Dr. King also stated, when we let freedom ring from all these places, we will be able to speed up the day when everyone will be able to say we are free. And I've come tonight to ask you, Mr. Mayor and honorable members of the council, to speed up the day by adopting MLK Day as a city holiday. Do it as part of your efforts to live out the teaching of Dr. King that our government and state have already come to realize is vital to our success as a country. And by doing so, it will send a strong message, the right message, to the residents of this city and others who may be grappling over the same decision. That the city of Wilkes-Barre is on board with the dream of Dr. King, and we too realize that our success depends greatly upon living out these same ideals to which our nation has agreed to adhere to as well. In closing, I ask you again, speed up the day, Council, and think not only of its financial cost to the city, but also of its gift to us as a city, as a people, and a great nation. Speed up the day and hasten the day of catapulting Wilkes-Barre out of the dark ages of social and racial disparities which exist still in our community and into the bustling, enlightened, and culturally responsible 21st century. That is what I urge you to do today, Council. Speed up the day and adopt MLK Day as a paid city holiday. Close for business, but stay open for the dream.